Shoujo is a demographic of manga and anime that targets young girls between the ages of 12 and 18. This is just a recommendation, as anyone could start reading shoujo at any time. However, demographics do not only mean that they are aimed at a certain sector of the population, but also that their stories have a distinctive stamp between elements and identity. Reading a rom-com shonen is not the same as reading a rom-com shoujo. However, there seem to be fewer and fewer adaptations of shoujo manga to anime. Although the demographic remains popular in manga and live-action formats, anime studios have been very selective in choosing which franchises to convert to anime. Out of dozens of new releases each season, only 1 or 2 new anime are in the shoujo demographic, which has led fans to believe that this demographic is in decline. The best time for the shoujo demographic was between 2000 and 2010. Many stories of high school romance and first crush from the perspective of a female protagonist were able to win the hearts of viewers. From Kimi and I to Doke to Say, I Love You. Both series focus on a quiet female protagonist who wants to connect with her classmates, but her introverted nature is an obstacle. They get help from the most popular boy in high school and the rest you know. The popularity of shoujo also came from the rise of reverse harems. Ouran High School Host Club is the most emblematic example of this trend, following the story of Haruai Fujioka, a girl who joins a high school host club to pay for an antique vase she accidentally broke. Although gender-bending or cross-dressing had been seen before, Ouran High School Host Club executed this theme in a clever and humorous way, leaving an impression on audiences that still lingers today. It is even said that this franchise led to many women being introduced to genres such as boys' love, BL, and yaoi for the first time, inadvertently increasing the popularity of both. But shoujo definitely entered an era of decline. The demographics could not be adequately updated, featuring the same stories over and over again. The shoujo romance plots became repetitive to the point of exhaustion. 2 people meet, fall in love, confess, and finally become a couple. This is completely different from shonen romance, which survived by incorporating other subgenres to captivate the audience. With these combinations, romantic comedies were able to survive within the shonen demographic, so studios began to produce more anime adaptations for this demographic for the simple fact that there are more opportunities for success. Studios are primarily looking to make a profit, and they certainly won't produce a manga adaptation if it doesn't have a solid fan base. Also, we can't ignore the fact that women themselves no longer think the same way they did 20 years ago. Male protagonists in shoujo series are assertive and outgoing, and adopt the role of the Prince Charming who saves the female protagonist. Nowadays there